This is Tom Radecki, and today I'm going to be talking about the different services that a private duty caregiver can provide. So in a lot of our videos, and I'll link them below, we talk about what does Medicare cover. Short summary is Medicare does cover home care, but not long-term home care. It will cover like 5 visits, for example, of like 15 to 20 minutes each for a skilled nurse, a physical therapist, an occupational therapist, a social worker, and medical equipment. It does not cover somebody sitting with your loved ones and helping them with the following. And I'm going to actually make a list. And, full disclosure, I work with assisting hands. I love assisting hands. I think we're the best. And price-wise, this is another thing before I talk about the service. In order for insurance to pay for home health care and dementia care, you need a few criteria. You need to be homebound, and you need to be seeing a doctor who can write you a prescription and certify your care. And you must be homebound. Now, homebound means a couple different things, but generally you should have a very difficult or complex time getting to your doctor's office. So what that means is mobility issues, making it very difficult to transport because, hey, we can all call an ambulance, and if 6 people are helping us, everybody could probably get there, but it's not practical. So Medicare covers intermittent skilled nursing. This means maybe 1, 2, or 3 visits and short visits per week. It covers physical therapists, occupational therapists, speech language pathology, social services, an aide to come and help once or twice a week, and maybe durable medical equipment. This does not mean somebody's coming for 4 hours to sit with you or for 8 hours. That is something called senior care or private duty care. This is generally private pay. So this would be a service like Assisting Hands Home Care, which I linked down below. But these are great services where you necessarily don't need to follow all these pre-qualifications, because the goal of skilled nursing is for very short chunks of time. It's not for 24-hour care. It's not for 8-hour care. It's not even for 4-hour care while you need to take a break to go to the store or go run some errands while your loved one needs care. This would be more of a private duty care. So that's where the two health care and home care services differ, although the names are pretty much the same. Consider that private duty home care that covers that type of care and services. A caregiver agency in the state of Michigan on average is like $25 to $40. We are on the lower end of that. We believe that we provide some of the best service for the most reasonable price here in Michigan. So you can give us a call and we can talk about that. But these are the services our caregivers can provide. Insurance companies generally don't cover what's called custodial care. They cover short-term intermittent care for short durations. So it does not cover 24-hour care. It does not cover homemaker services, house cleaning, bathing, dressing, or using the bathroom. It does not cover medication reminders or rides to your doctors. This would be taken care of what's considered private duty home care. So a company like Assisting Hands, which full bias alert, I am a big fan of and part of, but Assisting Hands can help with all of this. It can help you get to the doctor's appointments. It can get you help with those 24-hour daily living tasks. So if you're in Michigan, give us a call or check out the website. Check out the ebooks we have on the rates, which are very competitive, and the different ways to pay for it. They can provide companionship. So this is the biggest thing. Realistically, if you have a loved one at home by themselves, they need to be taken care of. So somebody to sit with them. Hey, do you need food? Do you need to go to the bathroom? Do you need to get changed? Do you need grooming? Do you need your house cleaned? What they can also do is they can drive your loved ones to their doctor's appointments. Or if they're not, they can call their skilled nurse. They can help call their doctor. We don't do advanced stuff like doing your taxes or, making advanced medical decisions. But basically what's determined non-medical, our caregivers can help out with. We worked with skilled nursing as well, where a home physician can come to your house, or potentially what can happen is we can contact with hospice, with your skilled nursing caregiver, with your physician. Just do the basic introduction so your loved one has the care they need. Another thing is personal care assistance. So grooming, brushing your teeth, making sure you change yourself so you're not soiled, making sure your loved one's not just sitting in a sofa all day, going for walks, doing puzzles, doing paintings, doing fun activities. Our caregivers have life experience. The people we send over are not someone who's going to sit on the couch like a lump on their phone. They are going to actively work with your parents if they have dementia or if they have a stroke. You know, they can't really do physical therapy because that's what's considered a skilled medical treatment, so that would not be proper. But we can help set those services up, and we can help get them up, get them moving around once every hour or so, and get them doing things. We can help them get out of the house. So driving to the park, driving to the doctor's office, going to the grocery store, going to Applebee's, going for a coffee if they want to. Don't be trapped in the house. These are options that can help. Now, the reality is $25 to $40 is not the cheapest in the world. Is this expensive? It's a little bit expensive. And by a little bit, I mean it is for sure. But the reality is, what are the alternatives? If you move into a nursing home, the cheapest it gets is like $4,500 or $5,000. Some of these assisted living facilities with more significant care can be like $10,000 plus per month. So do the math. Potentially living in your home or living in an independent living apartment could be a lot cheaper per month. And with the price of a caregiver coming in twice, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week, 4-hour shifts, 6-hour shifts, 8-hour shifts, 12-hour shifts, or 24-hour shifts, you can do the math on that. It is significantly cheaper. So check out the ratings. Listen, there's a reason private duty home care is so urgently in need, and it's so difficult to get enough caregivers to take care of older people because it's a very needed service. And the math makes sense. Even though it's expensive per hour, once you do your research, the math makes sense. And click below, we have an ebook guide of all the programs in Michigan, how to take care of your loved ones. So what that means is all the Medicare programs, all the Medicaid programs, reverse mortgages, VA benefits, everything that's available, payment plans, different types of things. So do your research, see what's available in Michigan. See why it makes sense to have a caregiver that's highly rated and trustworthy rather than potentially just going into a big expensive nursing home. Sometimes that makes sense. Don't get me wrong. Nursing homes are great. We actually work in a lot of different nursing homes and they do a phenomenal job. But do the math. It might not be for everybody. If you're in a lower level of care need, you might just need 4 hours or 8 hours a few times a week to help take care of your loved one, to get a break. And that might be all you need. But click that book below and check out MichiganPersonalCare.com at Assisting Hands Home Care. Thank you. Private duty home care is not the cheapest. It's like $25 to $40 per hour on average across Michigan. That's why we came up with a book. How can you pay for these things? At Assisting Hands Home Care, we try to provide competitive prices and open up all options because it's not cheap. Nursing homes are even more expensive. So if you don't need one quite yet, consider private duty home care as an option. And if you need anything, just call our office. But check out some of these videos, subscribe, let us know if we're doing a horrible job or a great job. We could definitely use the feedback to keep making you great videos. Thank you.